So, talk me through a little bit like this. You just go to Marco Island. You're just a little bit on the edge of like, hey, what is this? You're just waking up, sleeping. What I'm trying to say with this, like you are just getting open to a realm of not the visible world, but something different that you can be really beyond your body. As Dr. Joe also has written, like becoming supernatural and break the habit of being yourself.
Yes.
And so you do the event 7 days long.
Yes, I do the event.
What is happening to you? How are you being during and after the event?
Okay. So it's actually funny because right before the event, I fell off a bit. And then I said, it doesn't matter. I'm still going. Keep in mind, I was on the medications ever since I was diagnosed. So it's been around 10 years at that point. And
okay. 10 years on the medication and still on the medication when you went to the retreat.
Yeah, still on the medication. Through that point, obviously tried other ones, added some, took away some. So this point, I was on one medication still. And I didn't care. I just thought, you know what? I'm going to do what I can and I'm going to follow what this guy's saying. That's it. So it was the third day that something really weird happened. Something crazy happened. I experienced things I didn't know were possible in this retreat. When you've been to your first one, you're not really, you can't be prepared for it. It's just something you throw yourself into and you accept it and you love it and you surrender. And so something started happening to my body and I felt, weird energy I never felt before. And I all of a sudden was sitting at the front row and I had this overcoming sensation of, it's like this, I could breathe, like relief almost. And I just was going into it. I wasn't thinking, I wasn't, aware of, I have to do this tomorrow or this yesterday. It was just such a presence that I heard a voice in my head and it said, you don't need them anymore. And I knew at that moment when that voice came in that it was, I didn't need my medication anymore.
So during the event, you heard a voice, whatever, you don't need it anymore. Yes. And did you stop?
Yeah, that night I never took them again. I left them there and I said, I love you for what you've helped me get to, because I needed the stability and I understand there's a place for the healthcare system, but I got it from here and I'm going to try something new. And that was it. That was my initiation, because I thought after that point I was truly healed. And I was, and I made the imprint, but then the work had to put in and my dedication to myself. I had to show up and persist. Doesn't matter how hard it was or how, like Dr. Joe says, the dark night of the soul, how dark it got. I just knew this was the way and I have to keep going. And I ended up throwing them over the balcony on the last day of the event because I really knew I didn't even need
wow. In Marco Island.